Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Over 19 ounces of gold accumulated for the year 2020. Let's explore! I was actually quite dismayed and shocked when I counted up all of the purchases for this year, some of which you've not seen before, but you're going to see them for the first time in this video. It is quite a journey that I have taken since about 2017, when I really dramatically shifted my buying strategies to accumulate more gold. And this particular view that you see represents almost 19 and a half ounces of gold, and one more half ounce and I probably could have just gotten a whole tube of eagles, but nonetheless, you know me, the collector in me is really what reigns supreme. So I like a lot of variety. You know what they say about variety is the baking soda of life. And so this represents that collector in me. But I know that every single piece here, the intrinsic value is in the gold that contains therein. So though some of these pieces may be considered collector pieces, it is a testament to what the value of gold is. You know, I've been buying a lot of silver coins in collections that have taken up a lot of space. But gold is a metal that you can accumulate and enjoy the beauty of, and it takes up a lot less space and packs a lot of value and punch for the space that it's provided in. And, you know, when you take into account, when you look at a silver eagle compared to a gold eagle, you can see the difference, especially even more so with the maple leaf. But we'll start out with one of the earliest purchases of the year that I made, and that is this gold $5 coin. Got this from my local coin shop, and I don't think I've shown this one on a video, but I do. But the way I keep track of which one of these coins I get is I put them in a special place for 2020 purchases. I'll do the same thing for 2021 so that I can help keep track of what I buy in the year. And so there is that, and that I bought early on, just did not do a video on it. And I don't think I even did a video on this, but I think I got this at a coin show early in the year too. And this is a 20 franc rooster. Love these 20 franc roosters. Probably one of my favorite. That with the Helvetia coin as well. These are probably my two favorite old 20 franc gold coins. A beautiful design on those. Very, very nice. And then you may remember I did do a video on this. This is a 10th ounce at spot deal, and this particular piece here is was bought, you know, right at spot. It's a $19.99. Many of you were able to take advantage of that deal as well, so that was a pretty nice acquisition to accumulate there. And then here's another piece that I had accumulated and did not do a video on it. This is a $20 St. Gaudens. I actually bought this from a friend of mine who used to be a dealer in coins, and he had it at a fairly decent price at the time. This is when gold was very high, and he had a special kind of deal on this, so I was able to get this for a fairly decent price. And I think this is kind of the last one I think that I didn't do a video on, but proud to have added another saint to the collection for sure. So there that is. And the rest of these I think you've seen in videos over the course, well, save for one. The last coin that I didn't do a video on was another 2020 Britannia. And I love these 2020 Britannias. This is the last year that they have done the radial design, which they started, I think, in 2017 with the special Trident privy. But they continued that through 2018 and 19, and 20 was the last year that they did that radial design there. I'm going to actually pull this out so you can see it, because I think it is just phenomenal. The 2021s have that different waves in the background with shifts, that lenticular shift, which is pretty cool. But I think for the Britannia herself, with this kind of majestic sort of sun rays in the background, I think she really stands out in a way like no other, that I think is spectacular, meaning that the 2020 is my favorite of the Britannia series, and why I may not get one of the 2021s. I'm still not sure on that. Kind of on the fence in that regard, but just a beautiful coin indeed. Proud to have it in the collection. So yes, there is that. Very, very good. So we'll put that back. So that is one of two 2020 Britannias that I got this year. You may remember last year I did buy a 2021 Britannia, or 2020 Britannia, at the end of 2019, and that was in the previous video. Here's the other one that I did a video on. So that accounts for those. And then we have other pieces for the collections. We'll start with the Queen's Beast series. Wrapping up the Queen's Beast series were these two coins here. We have the White Horse of Hanover in 2020. And then the White Greyhound of Richmond, dated 2021, that came out a month or so ago. And that completed the Queen's Beast collection. And I accumulated all of these in quarter ounce. You probably have seen the video of those all together. But very, very nice. Proud to have completed that series and set. That's a ½ ounce right there of gold in that regard for the collection. Next up for the collection is my continuing of collecting all of the proof modern commemorative coins. And this is the 2020 basketball almost quarter ounce coin. And I think it's 2.4. Let me see here. I'll tell you the exact weight of these. I always get them kind of never can memorize those weights. It's 8.359 grams, I guess altogether, but I think it's 0.2419, I think, ounces. So just almost a quarter ounce there. Very, very close. And then when you tie that with the others, it's just shy of 1 ounce for the other collectibles that I've gotten for this year, when the United States Mint essentially cheated by creating a foul commemorative program for the Mayflower. One of those includes a British coin for the Mayflower, which I think is a better design, although a little flat, as I mentioned in the video. And then the two golds, which are proof and reverse proof here. Take a closer look at those. You may remember the unboxing video I did of these coins. And there's the Queen. They have a metal turn. That's a full quarter ounce of gold. And these are a full quarter ounce of gold as well. And for the Mayflower coins. And those are a coin flip there. For Plymouth, 1620 to 2020, United States of America. And that is also in reverse proof. Is well finished for these. So that is a full ½ ounce of gold there between these two. There you have that. Very interesting indeed. And moving ahead, we also have early in the year, this may have been the first one I did a video on, the 10th ounce Kookaburra. That's right. The 10th ounce Kookaburra is a very, very nice coin. It is the first time they created a bullion coin in gold of the Kookaburra. And so beautifully done here. From the Perth Mint, 1/10 of an ounce added to the collection for this 30th anniversary of the Kookaburra. Very, very nice indeed. Moving ahead to other big gold coins, meaning large in diameter, which I'm not a huge fan of. The first would be the Noah's Ark with the limited mintage. Serialized these are. Beautiful coin indeed. First time in gold. Wonderfully struck here. And it is the Noah's Ark gold 1 ounce coin. Very nice. And the certificate of authenticity is enshrined, as the coin is, inside this large bulky plastic case, which I'm not really a huge fan of. This thing takes up a lot of space unnecessarily, in my opinion, and it's very thin, but nonetheless wanted to add it to the collection. And but I was thinking it would be a lot thinner than that. Next, about the same diameter as well, and a pretty big bulky capsule, is the Cream Phoenix. I love this coin. Bought it for a fairly decent price, above spot, from Provident Metals at the time. You saw the video of that as well, but you can see how thin the coin is, which is unfortunate. I like my gold coins to be thick as possible, like this. This is the same exact size, or same exact weight, but this is the Canadian Maple Leaf, which is the thickest gold coin bullion on the market today. But nonetheless, the Cream Phoenix is beautiful. It's very well done. Love the design, and it is a full ounce of gold. All right, moving ahead, we have got two 2020 Eagles here. Look here, make sure that I didn't, two 2020 Eagles, and those are here, and they are were bought through the course of the year here. So proud to add those to the stack. It's a purely stacker's play, and because I'm not really the biggest fan of the Eagle, really, when you think about it. It's okay, but it's it's not really my favorite because it's not pure. But nonetheless, I think it is the most recognizable, and I think it's probably wise to stack it. And looking through this, I thought I had the Buffalo. We have a 2020 Buffalo here. I thought I had two of these, but I guess I don't. I've got one of those, but maybe that's something to consider, adding more Buffaloes. I do have more of those of prior years. I know I have more Buffaloes than I do Eagles anyway. Next is a fairly decent deal. I got an approved Eagle here from 1986. It looks like it's got a little spotting on it, but 1986, first year, proof Buffalo, or proof Eagle here, that I got at a decent price. I got this for bullion price, which is fairly common to do. Next, we move to other pieces that I think accentuate my interest in terms of collecting, and that would be things like the Royal Arms. I wanted to get all of these for 2020, and was able to do that. In fact, there's one missing here. You know what? Let me see if I can find it, which will definitely pull me much closer to that end goal here. Here it is. Yes. This definitely takes me to 19.5 ounces for sure. That's the 10th ounce Royal Arms gold. Glad I saw that, so that'll go down into this stack as well too. And so I got all the different sizes for 2020 for the Royal Arms, a series that started in 2019. So please do add that to the stack for this year, indeed. And so that's another area of kind of collectability, as well as the Swans. That's right, the 2020 Swans accumulated at the beginning of the pandemic, the Black Swan event of the year. And I wanted to get all of the Swans and maybe do a video showing those as well all together. But here is the gold 1 ounce Swan bullion version, which by the Perth Mint, exceptional quality. You have a collectible, sort of almost a reverse proof-like look, but this is known as a BU strike of the Gold Swan. And the 1 ounce high relief Gold Swan, limited in mintage to 188. This very rare gold coin here is now would sell for not a whole lot over spot these days. And then the Double Dragon for 2020. There that is, a beautiful coin. Exceptionally struck there in their dragon series, but I think this coin really sort of stands out on its own there. So wrapping up, I got two other bullion coins, the 2020 gold maple leafs here, a beautiful coin. I always love the maple leafs, and very highly recognizable and beautiful. And again, the smallest in diameter for a bullion strike, and they've not changed that up since the inception of that program in 1979. Beautiful indeed. All right. Then we move on, last but not least here, to this very, very cool Cook Islands 1 ounce gold bounty. I love this coin because it has that really cool background on it, which is quite unique to all the coins I have. Also, I have this in a 2 ounce silver for a series there, but beautifully done, reeded edge, gold coin. Not a lot of talk about these kind of coins or this particular series, but I think it's a beautifully done piece. Very simple. You have the bounty ship on one side and the queen on the other. Kind of the older effigy of the queen there that we have seen in recent years until the Perth Mint made their change, but very cool to have that. So very, very nice. And that leaves us to the very end, an overview of all of these coins together, aside for the most recent pickup of the year, and that is the half ouncers. I did get this half ounce coin here very recently, the half ounce eagle, because of limited funds and budget, trying to try to be as fiscally responsible as I can, and so hence the trying to be careful there. But then as we move to the end of the year, there's another purchase here that I'll tell you about. Two purchases. One was a surprise from Bitcoin. I didn't realize how much money I had in my Bitcoin, or how much value with Bitcoin going up. So I was able to take that profits from Bitcoin and make it my first crypto purchase of gold. 1 ounce of gold between 2 half-ounce gold eagles at my at a local coin shop nearby. It was their very first Bitcoin transaction for gold, and my very first Bitcoin transaction for gold. Did it right out of the Coinbase account. Didn't realize you could do it, but he could take it and I could send it. And it worked out that way without having to use another crypto wallet, which I was having trouble with. So there that is. And last but not least, I'm not counting it because it's not in my hand now, but I did make another 1 ounce gold purchase, which would technically send me to 20.5 ounces of gold. And you'll see what that is when it arrives, but it probably won't be here until 2021. So we'll probably just count it in my 2021 purchases because it's not in my hand. So we're going to stick with 19.5 ounces of gold for sure for this particular year-end wrap-up of gold purchases. And I am actually shocked and amazed I was able to do it. And why was I able to do it? Trying to be disciplined and working hard throughout the year. Been very busy with my regular job. I work a full-time job, but most of you know that I spend a lot of time on YouTube. I try my very best to support your channels if you are a content creator, and I also am hard at work making content, doing live streams, and other things. But it's also the generosity of this community as well. It's as you know, as much as I enjoy YouTube, it is my other source of income, and so it is time consuming, but well worth it and very enjoyable. But because of that, it provides another level of income where I'm able to make these purchases, and for that I am exceedingly grateful. For that, for you, the community here. So, and I mentioned this last year as well too, in my pickups. But that's, to me, it's like it's empowering, and it's and I don't know what I would do. This is why, from the very beginning, my tagline has been and always will continue to be a multitude of gratitude. And it's not just because of the monetary aspects of it, but it's just I've made some great friends here in the community. You people are amazing, and I've learned a lot. It's a very diverse community, and I feel very privileged to be a part of it, and very much thank you all. It's really been driving me to try to excel, try to be the best that I can be, and to provide content out there that is appealing, is inspirational to you as much as I can. I know that I'm not the most articulate person out there. There's a lot of younger channels that have just taken off like crazy. There is somewhat of a competitive side to me that wishes I could do better and get more exposure out there. But I have to be who I am, and I can't let that get to me. But as well as I can show my appreciation and be thankful for what I do have, and for the audience that is here, and for you guys, even if it's just the core group of people. I don't care if it's 5 or 10 of you. And by the way, make no mistake, there is a very core group of people who have been here along with me for many years, who I very, very much appreciate as we wrap up 2020 here with this year-end video here. I want to extend, again, a multitude of gratitude to you all. I can't say it enough on how much you guys mean to me, for your friendship, your kindness, and for your support throughout the years here. A multitude of gratitude to you all, and I want to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.